Hello, critics, and thank you for joining me again today. We're going to be jumping back into the MNET Kingdom/Queendom conversation. I wanted to go back to 2019 when life was so much simpler, less complicated in the sense that we weren't living in the times of the vid. Yeah. Anyways, Queendom is the show that started it all. Now, without Queendom, y'all wouldn't have even had a kingdom, road to kingdom, any of that. Like, none of that shit would have happened. So, what is Queendom? For those of you who are like, what are you talking about? Now, MNET wanted to create a television program that showcased the epic battle of comebacks between 6 teams of idols. When I-dle, Mamamoo, AOA, Lovelyz, Park Bomb, and Oh My Girl signed on to participate on the show, Queendom was born. The show was originally hosted by Lee Da-hee and Jong Sung-kyu. Now, there's a lot to go over with this show for me because I remember having strong emotions throughout this show. I want to touch on all of that, and we're also going to discuss each round. There were a total of 3 rounds with a final live comeback stage. We're also going to recap each round, and then I'll let you know how I would have personally ranked the teams myself. So without further ado, let's jump into it. The first round is called the Representative Hit Song Preliminary Performance, and Mamamoo went first, and they took the second place spot by vote. Now, when Mamamoo performs, they captivate the audience, no matter who the onlooker is. I was completely hypnotized watching Solar dip down low, and she brought it back up, and the Hwasa's face expressions were so intense. I mean, the girls crushed the stage. They turned this performance into a celebration, and it was fun to watch. Even though they were tired, I believe they said they had just performed a concert the day before, they still went on to stun even their fellow competitors. So Mamamoo wins because they interact with their fans, they make you feel good, they keep you entertained, they have fantastic stage chemistry with one another, and then they're all blessed with vocals, dancing abilities. I've heard 2 out of the 4 raps, so half of Mamamoo got bars. I mean, they're lit. I ranked them second. So Park Bomb performed next with her breakout solo song, You and I had to fast forward the first minute of the performance because MNET got a kick out of dramatizing Bomb's introduction to the song. Like, yes, it's been a long time coming for her. We stand behind her on this. But I didn't need to hear that, ringing 50 million times in my damn ear, okay? Like, oh my God, cut it. Bomb, though, is just so adorable, especially as she's expressing how much this song means to her. I'm also glad that her team supports and honors the ultimate decisions that she wants. It's crazy to me how Bomb still sounds exactly the same from her 21 days. Like, girl, I loved 21 back in the day, and it's just listening to her again, it just made me feel super nostalgic, and I was really proud for her to take these brave steps. My favorite part was when she slowed down the song and brought in the chorus to emphasize it. Ooh, that gave me chills, honey. It was powerful. I ranked Bomb last. Nothing personal against her. With my ranking, let me just say, I based it off of the ones I enjoyed the most and then proceed on from there. Like, this is not anything personal against nobody. So Oh My Girl went third, and they placed third on the show for the first round. They were concerned if the audience would even recognize their songs because, Oh My Girl had only been around for 3 years. They're not as popular as a lot of the other groups. But little did they know that they had a mighty supporter over here all along. Yeah, me. I was right here for all of their songs. I was rooting for them the hardest, the loudest, and the most consistent. Even though Bomb, who didn't even know who they were, that crushed their little hearts, I was there for them. Bomb was like, excuse me, who are you babies? I don't know you. It was hilarious. So the girls, they went on to choose Secret Garden as their song because it gave them their first win. So they were hoping that the same luck would spill over into the competition. Now, the performance was whimsical and beautiful, much like the girls themselves. And they were getting used to everything that the show had to offer. So they didn't come hard right away, but placing third wasn't bad for them at all. They still crushed it. I ranked them 5th for this round, though. Now, this round's first place winner was I-dle. They went on to perform after Oh My Girl. So Yeon is extremely eager to let us know that she is the mind behind the concepts, the outfits, the ideas, the composure of La Ta Ta, which is what they performed in Uh-Oh, amongst other songs. The girls have gone on to do so much, like many of their other projects, So Young took the lead in coming up with the concept for this performance, expressing her wants for a fiery introduction accompanied with a sorcery-like break in the middle. The song got a decent chill remix. I will have to say I loved how the crowd knew their fan chat. That was really cute. And then the original song's composure was better to me. It just hit a lot harder, but I ranked I-dle fourth. Now, I-dle is the song Lovelyz chose to perform. They placed last, unfortunately, even though they did a great job. I was surprised. The girls prepared a dance break to give the song extra flair, and they did right by doing so. I love the dark outfits paired with the gold accessories. That was such a look. It was just so refreshing and classic to have them perform. I did not know much about Lovelyz at this time. I didn't know too much about them at all. I had only heard about them briefly when they first debuted, and I was like, oh, okay, they're just a really cute, innocent type girl group. They reminded me of A-Pink a lot, so I was like, okay, this is like an Aegyo group. Groups like that, I just consider them Aegyo groups. I don't really listen to them as heavy as I do other groups that have more upbeat songs, but I did appreciate like one of their songs. I forgot the name of it. I think it's called Circle or something. I really love that song. But best believe after this show was over, I was all over them. I knew them. I enjoyed this performance too, I guess more than the rest of the world who voted. Lovelyz just reminds me of a time when K-pop used to sound like in the OOs, just such an innocent and sweet time. I ranked them third. So the last group to perform for the first round is an OG girl group. They're AOA, and they went on to rank 4th place for the first round. They have been on hiatus for like a long time, just like Bomb, and they were returning for the first time as a 5-member group instead of with the original 7. Now AOA has so many iconic songs. They also remind me of a time that seemed like so long ago, just like Lovelyz. I miss music like Heart Attack, Like a Cat, Mini Skirt. They're still one of my favorite groups to this day, so I knew that when they got on the stage they would crush it, even with only 5 members. Now the girls, they had so much fun practicing, and I could visibly see that out of everyone else, so that made me happy. I also liked how they had this mentality like, oh, we're not going to focus on the rank, we're not going to focus on that, we're just happy to be performing, we just hope that we can have a comeback after this. Like, that was their whole thing, and I really appreciated that. I felt them on that. It had been a long time coming for them, and they deserve this. So to my delight, the ladies chose to do Mini Skirt. Now, I didn't know it was possible for this song to get any more seductive than it already was, but oh no, you already know AOA cranked it up a notch. I mean, I was super impressed with the spicy composure of the song and how they realigned themselves to make the choreography fit for 5. The ladies looked so effortless and flawless while, they were performing. Everything came naturally for them. Even during the added dance break, I got goosebumps repeatedly near the climax of the performance. Seung-hee said it perfectly though, like it just didn't feel right at the same time for us to get that legendary performance without the other members. But hey, they crushed it, and I'll take 5 over none any day, okay? I mean, did you see their ending poses? I'm glad the camera panned across their faces because they were so gorgeous and they worked so hard, as did all the ladies that day. AOA ranked first on my list for this round. I enjoyed their performance the most, and I felt that they had the most fun with it. Like I said, it was definitely a long time coming for them. Now on to the second round, which was the cover song preliminary performances. And this was when the ladies started reflecting more on how they want to portray themselves. They really started getting into what they wanted to offer and how they just wanted to really just do more with their performances and their stages. And I was here for it. Now, this is where the teams had to perform a song from another group of the opposing team. Mamamoo performed first, and they ranked second on the show for this round. The ladies chose to do a song that was one of the only ones within comfortable singing range, which was Good Luck. Now, this was an excellent choice and one of my favorite AOA songs. Now, the ladies described their performance as a concert-style theme where each lady would take a verse to show off their solo skills. There was a ton of effort and planning that went into this, and it really paid off. Even though Mamamoo is seemingly exceedingly busy these days, they still managed to put on these grandiose performances. And Hwasa's part was the best to me. It's crazy because they make you rank their performance within the damn performance. I loved her dance moves, and when she dropped on the floor, honey, I was just dead. I was like, oh my god, this sexy. Like, she was just too much. And then Moo came in strong with her own rap, which was full of energy. She's cool as fuck, really. Like, Moon is just, she is just it. If you'd like to continue the topic, please look at the links down below, and it'll take you to the rest of the podcast. See you there.